This is a relatively new strain or morph of swordtails. With some aquatic animals, it is important for me to explain to you, if not initiated, the steps and how to optimize to make the fish or the aquatic animal looking the best. As a swordtail, there's a few things you should consider more to this type than to other swordtails. This is a showy type with different kind of fins, longer limbs, and not just a single sword on the back tail. That means that the males are more vulnerable for bites, and especially from the females, who can be quite aggressive if they are more than the males. So I would say keep more males than females, so that the female, who is almost always hungry, as you can see, will not go for the limbs of the males. I don't want to stress this too much, but the females are faster and stronger and thicker in the body than the thinner males with long limbs. That makes them slower, and the females are always hungry. That means that if they don't get enough food, or if they don't have males that are approaching them and stressing them, they will stress the males. And that is not what you really want, because that is actually something that can kill. And I have noticed, since they are a recent breed and they come from Asia, that they are as beautiful as they are more sensitive, and they have more parasites, and they are also more sensitive if you change the balance in your aquarium, food, water change. I had some initial deaths that I cannot, I see the same thing with chow guppies. When you buy them and you get magnificent specimens, but the whole picture is forgotten. You just get the beautiful color, but you get an animal that is very sensitive to new conditions. And I see the same thing with this. Now I think this is something, and with a swordtail that is a more rustic fish as it is than a guppy, that it's easily changed. But when you buy these, and they are fairly expensive, to not say very expensive, you should be careful how you feed them and not to fluctuate your values in your aquarium too much. And to correct myself, they are of course not an Asian species. The origin is Central America, but they are refined in Asia, and that has, you know, some beautiful benefits, but it also have a lot of drawbacks that you need to be aware of when you buy a fish that is bred only for commercial purposes. Another thing to be aware of is when they give offspring, it will not come out unison like this. It will come in different colors, different patterns, and you need to be selective to stabilize these ones, because I say that 3 out of 10 comes out like these ones, red and black, the alpha. The rest can come out orange or with dots, orange with dots, or any kind of so this is a young one that needs to be stabilized, and I think that's achievable, but I think also that will take time. And the same goes with making them hardy and resistant. Take away antibiotic resistance that lies in them, take away food intolerances and so forth. And also they come with different limbs and different tails, the offspring, and that should be said too. While watching this beautiful lure-tailed male, we will now go back to that used to be a female, that is now a transformed male. And I just want to show you him now eating an earthworm. Earthworms are excellent because they're full of proteins, and swordtails loves them. And this is a good way to build a strong specimen. And so I would recommend you to Go out and dig some earthworms for them. But don't feed too much. These swordtails eat and they have no stop, so don't overfeed. Also, I want to show you that females varies in type, and this is a less intensive female that's still an alpha female. But for me, this one is not as desirable as the color you see behind on the morphed male.